Hello, you are tuning in to Awani Review with me, Cynthia Ng. Today's episode is a special one. I have three inspiring individuals joining me on the show to talk about elevating women in entrepreneurship. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Geetha Balakrishna. She is the Business Executive Officer of Maggi in NESTLE, Malaysia. Next, we have...
Cynthia.
Hello, hi Geetha. Next, we have Chuah, who is the Industry Head of FMCG and Retail for Google Malaysia. Hello, Jiawen. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
So last but not least, we have Anne Idris, owner of My Mom's Bakery, and is also the winner of various entrepreneur awards, such as the Young Entrepreneur Icon 2019. It is a pleasure to have all of you here today. Thank you for joining us to talk about Google Malaysia partnering with Maggi's program Mentor Wanita Cukup Berani to talk about helping women entrepreneurs in Malaysia. So thank you so much and welcome everyone. Now I'd like to start the show with Jiawen to talk about this initiative, Google's partnership with Maggi, which started last year in the midst of the pandemic. Jiawen, can you tell us more about this program and what it aims to achieve to help women?
Thank you, Cynthia, for your question. Google Go is to offer technology that will help everyone to grow and succeed, regardless of their gender, nationality, and cultural background. We created Women Will under the Grow with Google initiative because we believe that technology is an equalizer to help narrow the gender gap. Through the Women Will and partnering with Maggi, we want to help Malaysian women gain confidence in using technology to grow their career and businesses. So why is this important? Women accounts for 50% of the world population, but it only generated 37 of the world GDP. What's more interesting, Cynthia, is that last year we published a study around advancing women entrepreneurship. In that study, we learned that 45% of women in Malaysia are actually keen on pursuing entrepreneurship, mainly because of three reasons: to increase their financial independence, to have greater control over their own schedule, but more importantly, it allows them to pursue their passion. However, certain barriers are holding them back from taking the next step, such as lack of marketing skill, lack of confidence, and fear of failure. Now, with the right support, we believe that Malaysian women can make greater contribution to our local community as well as economy. So how are we doing this? Together with Maggi, we will be running a series of online workshops where we will cover various topics such as business acumen, money management, communication, productivity, and digital marketing. We hope that through this online workshop, we can help Malaysian women to overcome this barrier and empower them to build their own businesses.
This is certainly a very timely program given that we are facing unprecedented crisis. It has been 1 year plus since the pandemic. Let's talk a bit more about the conceptualization of this program. I'd like to get to Geetha to talk about what led to Maggi partnering with Google to start this program. What are the key milestones achieved since the past year, since the program started?
Maggi has been a brand in Malaysia for many, many years, very close to the hearts of the consumers. And we're very much a household brand rooted in cooking. And at some point, we knew that going beyond product, which is something which is very important, we wanted to give back to the community. And in this case, our consumers. So we looked at it, because we want to say cook the difference, but not just cook the difference. How can you make a difference in the lives of the consumers, in the kitchen, in the homes, and also outside, within, for themselves, for their families, and the communities as well. So looking at it, what we did was it's built very much in the spirit of tak kenal, tak cinta, never try, never know. And, we thought that, I want to really thank Google because we were working on this well before the pandemic. And we had, plans to run this on-ground workshops. And it almost did not happen, I must say. And eventually, Google came in and they gave us the support. And we said, great, we will do it. We will do this bengkel, these workshops online. And it was fantastic. And we also know that the B40s were very badly, or rather are more vulnerable during these times, and especially women. So in a UN study, what we found out was that women, head of households, widows and single moms, right, were the most vulnerable during this time, and 32% of them were unemployed. So it kind of came together very well. So we ran this workshop. So what we did was work with Google, and like what Jiawan has just mentioned, there were some critical modules there. The first and foremost was actually all about building confidence, and that's where Google's Women Will came in. What we had financial literacy, we had digital upskilling, and most importantly, Maggi, we're a cooking brand. We had cooking as one of the modules, and it was fantastic because when we conceptualized it, we knew that we needed who are these successful women who can take. We had about 1,000 participants in total, but we whittled that down to 8. And we went through this whole mentor-mentee journey. And who are these 3 women? So the first was, of course, we had Datin Paduka Ina Azman. We have her on board. So she's a food enthusiast. And she is also, our brand ambassador for Maggi Cukup Rasa. And then we have also Sheila Rosley, entrepreneur, actress, owner of the Tim Sam Place. So she was so well suited for it. And then we have Anne Idris here. And
Yes.
Anne, totally respect Anne here. She's such a great entrepreneur, owner of Mom's Bakery, owner of awards as well. So we had the 3 of them and very suited. So we had Sheila Rosley for confidence building. We had Ina Azman, for cooking. And we had Anne all about the business aspects of it. So it all came together very nicely. So most importantly is what we wanted to do was we wanted to give back to our consumers. And we had 2 workshops last year on a trial basis, and this is something that we can build on. We learn from it as we go along, and hopefully, what we've done is we receive good feedback. This whole thing about having that courage to try something new and give them the opportunity to even add income to their household. So this was essentially what we conceptualized and what we landed with.
That's fantastic, Geetha. Sometimes we just need that extra push to help make us step out of our comfort zone. We'd like to get more on that later, but right now I would like to get to one of the 3 mentors, which is Anne Idris. And sebagai pengenalan, mungkin Anne boleh kongsi dengan kami latar belakang Anne sebagai seorang usahawan dan bagaimana Anne melihat program ini dalam pemerkasaan wanita secara umum.
Okey, saya nak beritahu pengalaman saya dalam bisnes My Mom's Bakery dah hampir 15 tahun. Jadi kalau kata nak berjaya tu sebenarnya daripada diri sendiri. Jadi saya mempunyai semangat yang tak kenal tak cinta. Jadi kita kena cinta apa yang kita buat, kita kena fokus, kita kena jujur. Jadi barulah kita boleh capai apa yang kita nak. Contoh macam saya dulu waktu umur 9 tahun, saya dah beritahu pada mak saya yang satu hari nanti saya akan buka kedai kek. Walaupun sebenarnya saya ni berasal daripada keluarga yang sangat susah. Jadi saya melalui liku-liku perjalanan sebagai seorang usahawan yang perit. Sebab tu saya kata pada yang lain tu, sekiranya anda tidak pernah melalui kesusahan yang seperti saya lalui, seperti bankrupt, ketuk rumah orang minta beras dan sebagainya, anda dalam keadaan selamat. Jadi saya bersyukur dulu saya punya mentor iaitu arwah Datuk Maznah, dan sekarang mentor saya adalah Cik Husin yang mendorong saya sampai ke tahap ini. Sebab itulah sekiranya kita nak menjadi usahawan yang berjaya, kita perlukan mentor. Jadi sepanjang dalam program ini iaitu bengkel online Maggi Cukup Berani Maggi, saya memberi tahu kepada wanita-wanita ini bagaimana untuk mencapai satu tahap yang membanggakan. Sekarang ni kalau kita kata berniaga, sekarang ni berniaga ikut trend. Sekarang trend adalah digital.
Ya, dan mungkin Anne boleh kongsikan manfaat ataupun topik-topik yang dibangkitkan dalam program mentorship ini dan bagaimana ia membantu usahawan seperti Anne untuk melakukan bisnes di atas platform digital.
Kadang-kadang wanita yang sekarang ni mereka ada produk tetapi mereka tak tahu bagaimana untuk pasarkan. Jadi bila ada program ni, saya sebagai mentor memberi tunjuk ajar dengan bantuan Google bagaimana kita nak buat jualan, bagaimana kita nak promote. Dari situ. Kadang-kadang mereka ni tidak berani untuk keluar dari kepompong. Sebenarnya sekarang ni bila saya kata zaman digital, kita hanya perlu ada kedai hanya di alam maya. Contoh di Instagram, Facebook dan sebagainya. Ini yang kita tekankan supaya wanita-wanita yang kat luar sana yang berani masuk program ni.
Okay. And sudah pasti satu bukti yang amat baik bahawa setiap detik kegagalan itu mungkin menjadi satu anjakan untuk bangkit semula. Terima kasih, Anne. Saya ingin ke Jawan pula sekarang. Jawan, let's talk about the impact from this program. How is this program helping women to do better in their business, to make more money? If you can share with us.
Sure, thank you. As shared earlier, Women Wheel is designed to create economic opportunity for women everywhere. When women have equal access to information and opportunity, anything is possible. Through this program, together with Maggi, participants have gained certain skill sets such as managing costs to achieve higher profitability for their business. They have also learned to promote their product using digital platforms such as Google My Business Profile. Women have also gained insights on how to manage their business operation better using various tools and Google Apps. This gives women more confidence in starting a home-based food business. Our module around digital marketing have also helped women entrepreneurs to increase their sales. The workshop have also helped many women to have better time management. Cynthia, these trainings are especially important right now as our nation continues to rebuild and recover from COVID-19. And Google is extremely committed to assisting our nation economic recovery plans. And we believe that women entrepreneurship plays a vital role. And we are really, really excited to work with Maggi again to do this together.
And I understand that this program will be continued. It will run another time, another year. This year, in fact, if I get to Geetha to share about this program for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to participate, what can they anticipate from this second year of this program? Are there any new components to be added into this program this year?
Yes, I start with the first year. And what we did was when we whittled down to the 8 mentees, we'll come down to 3. And with them, they get seed money to start their business. So that was part of the whole program itself. And then also they have an 8-week mentorship one-on-one with Anne Idris. And that's also sponsored by Maggi. So we have that. So that was from the first year. So we have these 3 ladies, and they were I would say the best of the best through the journey. There are many good women out there, who participated in the journey. And there were these 3 that we came down with. So this year, we have, we listened to feedback. We had a lot of positive feedback. But again, we want to also improve. We need to level up. So last year we had 2 workshops. This year we will have 3. We want to reach out to more women. And this year what the components that we're adding is one thing that they came back to us was they said they want to know more about digital. How do I, if I'm starting exactly like what Anne said, how do I use the digital platform, and how do I really get to use it as a tool to help me with my business. So this was something that we took stock of, and this is something that we're working with, with Google as well, how, and we give them some homework on day 1. Previously, it was like, just one on, just from us to the participants, but we give them homework. And this year they will need to do some homework on the first day at night, do some posts, captions, the right angle of getting the shot, and they will share it with us so that we can actually give them feedback. So that was that. And then also what we have, which is very important, because we know that these are people who really want to start something, no home cooks, but want to take it out from beyond the house and do a little bit of business, because they are the ones who need the additional income. So a big component of it would be the masterclass on how to start a food business. So who else better than Anne, to actually conduct this masterclass for the upcoming workshops we had one already for the upcoming workshops that we will be introducing soon. And if you can see for this masterclass, we have the whole thing about the business bit, and Anne is well positioned to actually express, to educate. And on the other side, we have the cooking bit. So we have our own chef. We have a suite of chefs, and we have our chef Muluk from NESTLE, from Maggi, who is able to give them the patua, the insights, the hacks, how to actually run a business from home. Cooking business from home. So these are the things. This is what we're working on. But ultimately, we really need to get more women to participate in the workshops and basically to help them build their confidence. I think that's really very, very key.
Now, apart from the skills that's being taught in this program, I think what I like about the program is how it underscores the importance of mentorship to help uplift and empower, elevate each other. On that, I'd like to get to Anne to talk about her view from a mentor's perspective. Program ini Anne antara lain bertujuan untuk mendorong wanita untuk berani mencabar diri sendiri dan melakukan sesuatu yang baru. Mungkin Anne boleh kongsikan pengalaman Anne sebagai mentor dan mungkin boleh juga kongsikan apakah kriteria seorang peserta yang boleh yang menonjol kepada Anne dalam program ini.
Kami banyak bertemu dengan peserta-peserta. Jadi sebelum mereka masuk dalam program ni, kita tengok mereka kurang keyakinan diri, tak berani. Jadi nak buat pun takut-takut. Jadi sebab tu saya kata, bila you nak menjaga, you kena berani. Jadi kita mencari seseorang yang berani untuk masuk dalam peserta ni, dalam program ini. Jadi dari situ kita akan membantu mereka. Kadang-kadang mereka ada produk yang bagus, tetapi tidak tahu bagaimana nak pasarkan. Ada yang malu-malu, yang takut nak cuba, rasa tidak confident. Jadi rasa macam kalau jual takut tak laku. Jadi ini semua yang kita nak buang. Mindset mereka ni sebenarnya kita nak kena tukar. Jadi kita nak kena cerita yang positif, bagaimana untuk mencuba sesuatu yang baru untuk program ni lah. Jadi rata-rata kebanyakan yang dah masuk dalam program ni, selepas habis mereka banyak berhubung dengan saya, tanya tips-tips bagaimana lagi dan seterusnya. Sebab kita, anak saya, Sheila dan juga Ina Azman, kami sentiasa membantu peserta-peserta ni. Jadi kadang-kadang kita boleh nampak setiap peserta tu apa kelebihan mereka, apa kekurangan mereka. Jadi kadang-kadang usahawan ni kadang-kadang yang masuk ni kadang-kadang mereka terlalu teruja nak jual semua produk. Jadi di situ kita sebagai mentor kita boleh melihat sepatutnya apa yang dia kena jual sebenarnya. Jadi di situ kita membimbing mereka untuk ke arah yang orang kata lebih baik dan perniagaan mereka lebih tersusun.
Apakah topik-topik hangat yang seringkali dibangkitkan oleh peserta dalam program mentor ini? Kalau Anne boleh kongsikan cabaran yang dihadapi wanita dalam merealisasikan impian mereka untuk menjadi usahawan.
Selalu topik-topik yang hangat yang mereka akan tanya pada saya ialah bagaimana nak jadi macam Anne Idris. Pada saya, untuk mencapai kejayaan sekarang ni, saya bagi tahu pada peserta 15 tahun. Jadi mereka kena fokus. Jangan jadi acah-acah usahawan. Kalau dia buat tu terus buat. Kadang-kadang mereka terlalu banyak alasan. Nak buat sesuatu, nantilah, tunggulah. Pada saya, saya melihat wanita-wanita ni mempunyai satu keistimewaan. Jadi sebagai mentor, tugas saya untuk mencukil keistimewaan mereka itu. Jadi kadang-kadang bagaimana Anne Idris kuat lalui ujian-ujian ni semua. Nak jadi macam saya memang perlukan sikap yang berani, cekal dan kuat.
Ya, dan gagal sekali bukan maksud gagal selama-lamanya.
Betul.
Okey, kita ada dalam tempoh 5 minit, lebih kurang 5 minit. I'd like to get some key takeaways from this discussion and also from this program, Maggi Google Partnership Program. Let's start with Jawan, if you wouldn't mind to go first. Then we can followed by Geetha and then Anne. What would be your advice to women or Malaysians facing difficulties, say in picking up a new skill or trying to start his or her new business, or even trying to do something at home during this period of lockdown that we're facing again? Jawan.
Yeah. Well, I believe that the first thing anyone can do is to explore all the available digital tools out there that can help them to pick up a new skill or start a new business. One place you can explore is the Woman Real website, where you'll find a list of digital tools and materials to help you start a business or pick up a new skill. Of course, as Geetha has mentioned earlier, the program mentor Wanita, Cukup, Berani, Maggi will be kicking off again this year. And we strongly encourage all Malaysian women to participate.
And when will this kick off, this program?
We have already conducted one The second one will be due in July and August because it also depends, because at this point we have the full lockdown. So yeah, because we need to get things sorted out. So we are looking at the second, and the third one will probably be in the last quarter of the year. So one has already been done this year. Yeah.
Now, I'd like to get to Geetha to talk about advice that you can give to women. We know that this pandemic has brought about many new challenges. Many people have lost their jobs. Many are struggling to, just to keep their jobs, working from home, taking care of the family. What would be your advice right now to women who are looking to pursue their passion in entrepreneurship or just to step out of their comfort zone?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You have to be in their shoes to really, I guess, feel it. So it's not an easy period for a lot of women, a lot of people, and especially women, I would say, who are more vulnerable. And I think they need to take heart. They have to just carry on, have the semangat lah, and try something new. We say it's easy to dish out advice, but I think it's just to take that little steps, right? And that's why the program is very important. If they can join the program, at least that itself, from the comforts of their home, to go through it. I think the program is there to help them. Our mentors are there to help them. If they could only join the program, it would be fantastic. As many women as possible. And I think and within them, they also start building a community. The community is very important. So when you read, family support, community, and there will be many people in also their shoes. So really to take that step, it's not easy, but that first step, just so we're just offering this, and hopefully we get as many women as possible. And our mentors are fantastic mentors. Google is there to support. Our mentors are there to support, and we also want to do, from Maggi, do our best as well to support women out there. Yep.
All right, thank you so much, Geetha. And lastly, I'd like to get to Anne. Anne, mungkin boleh kongsikan sedikit nasihat yang boleh diberikan kepada wanita ataupun mana-mana rakyat Malaysia yang ingin memulakan bisnes ketika ini dalam tempoh yang agak sukar ataupun mahu mempelajari kemahiran baharu. Apakah nasihat yang boleh diberikan kepada mereka, Anne?
Okey, seperti Miss Geetha bagi tahu, sekarang ni adalah pandemik di mana memang penuh kesukaran dan cabaran, memang sangat-sangat getih. Jadi inilah waktu yang tepat untuk usahawan-usahawan menceburi dalam bidang digital ni. Sebab itu saya galakkan wanita dan juga rakyat Malaysia, belajarlah digital. Sangat senang. Bila dah kita tahu tentang digital ni, kita akan seronok untuk lebih berniaga. Sebab tu saya memang sangat berbangga dipilih sebagai salah seorang mentor, kerana pada saya program mentor wanita cukup berani ni memang sangat unik sebab menjadikan platform rasmi untuk wanita-wanita di luar sana. Jadi teruskan perjuangan sebagai usahawan. Untuk wanita-wanita, teruskan kuat, teruskan cekal, teruskan berani. Takkan ada kejayaan tanpa kerja keras, usaha dan tawakal.
Baik, terima kasih Anne atas nasihat tersebut, and also to thank Geetha and Jawan for sharing your insights and journey with us, and to continue to inspire women to pursue their goals. Just go for it, even though we are facing a difficult time right now. We look forward to more great stuff from Maggi and Google and this program Mentor Wanita Cukup Berani in partnership with Google and Maggi. It has been a pleasure speaking with all three of you, and I wish you all the best in your future undertakings. Thank you so much. You have been watching Awani Review with me, Cynthia Ng. We'll see you again in the next episode.